Janet, I've got good news. We're moving into a mansion.
What? What's going on? I mean, aren't you at work right now?
It's super good news. I just wanted to share it with you as soon as possible. Hey, aren't you happy? We're gonna live in a mansion in Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills?
Yeah, we're gonna be celebrities.
Wait a minute. I'm not following you at all.
Oh, sorry. I understand why you don't get it. I just got a call from my sister. Her husband was suddenly transferred to the head office, and he's going to live there for a while. So she's gonna move there too.
Oh, I see. Your sister and her husband just moved into a new house, right? That means...
That's right. They recently moved to Beverly Hills and in a big house with a pool. She said it would be a shame to leave their big house empty. She wants us to live there.
I see. But what about rent? Can we afford it? She wouldn't let us live in her mansion for free.
We can live there for free. As long as we take care of the house, she said we don't have to pay rent.
Are you sure about that?
Don't worry. Her husband makes a lot of money, so it's not a problem. We're so lucky. We were just about to renew the contract for our apartment. It's great to live in a mansion in Beverly Hills for free, isn't it?
Well...
I can drive to work. You're a housewife, so it doesn't really matter where you live. We're moving.
Well, okay.
What's wrong? Aren't you happy, Janet?
It's not that, but...
Then what is it?
You've never been too particular about where you live, have you? You said you just go home to sleep. But this time you're so enthusiastic.
Because it's Beverly Hills, you know. You might even meet a Hollywood star. Of course I'm excited.
Hollywood stars. I didn't realize that you were starstruck.
Anyway, we'll be moving out soon. You'd better start packing your stuff. We're moving out in a month.
Okay.
Oh, but... if you really don't want to live in Beverly Hills, you don't have to. I'm going to move out on my own.
That's not how it goes.
Then get ready to move out.
Okay. Bob? We just moved to Beverly Hills. What the hell are you up to? You went out before I had a chance to put my stuff away, and when you finally came back, you ignored me and didn't say a word. I tried to talk to you, but you wouldn't respond. I had no choice but to send you a message. But you never read my messages. You're the one who wanted to move to Beverly Hills in the first place. While you were gone, I've already unpacked for my room and the living room. I'll let you unpack for your room. I don't know what you're thinking. You should at least clean up your own room.
Good evening, Janet. Have you gotten used to living in Beverly Hills? My husband was suddenly transferred to another city. Thank God Bob and you are living in our house.
Good evening, Susan. It has a swimming pool and is very comfortable to live in.
That's good to hear. How are you getting along with the neighbors?
Beverly Hills is full of wealthy families. I was a little uncomfortable at first, but I was relieved to find that everyone was so nice.
Yes.
Actually, there's only one person who, for some reason, is towards me, but I don't usually have to deal with her. I try not to worry about it.
Oh, I'm not sure if there's someone in the neighborhood like that.
Do you have any idea?
I can't think of any. Anyway, please let me know if you have any trouble.
Thank you. Hey, Bob. Give me a break. You didn't come home last night, so I tried calling you, but you weren't answering at all. I also texted you, but you didn't read my messages. And you still haven't come home. What's going on? Ever since we've moved to Beverly Hills, you've been acting so strange. Whenever I see you, you act like you don't know me. We live in the same house, and you don't even talk to me. Did I do something to offend you? If you have something to say, just say it. I'm sure you're acting like this for a reason. I don't want things to stay the same.
Janet, it's been about 6 months since you moved to Beverly Hills. I hope everything is okay.
Thank you for your concern, Susan. Life in Beverly Hills is very comfortable. Our neighbors are friendly, and so far we haven't had any problems.
I'm glad to hear that.
It's just...
What's wrong?
There's just one problem.
What?
There's something wrong with Bob.
What's wrong with him?
Ever since he started living in Beverly Hills, he's been acting weird towards me.
What do you mean strange?
I can't really explain it in text.
Then let's talk on the phone.
But since this is between me and him...
Bob is my brother. If you're in trouble because of him, I can't leave you alone.
Susan...
Besides, you shouldn't keep whatever problems you're having to yourself.
That's right.
You can talk to me about anything.
Thank you.
Don't be shy. Call me anytime. Good morning, Janet. I'm glad to hear your story. I was so stunned to hear that my brother was doing the same thing as he used to do.
I was surprised too. I had no idea that there was such a meaning to the fact that he had been ignoring me completely.
It's because I encouraged you guys to move out that you ended up in this mess. I'm sorry you're going through such a hard time, Janet.
It's okay, Susan. Even if we hadn't moved, he would have done the same thing.
Well, sooner or later, this would have happened.
Besides, thanks to you, it's easier for me to understand what to expect from him. We have 6 months left. I'll take advantage of the situation and make the best of it.
I'm disappointed in him. He was such a good and honest boy when we were kids. I'm really sorry for causing you trouble.
Oh no, don't apologize. It's not your fault.
He's a real pain in the ass, isn't he? Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Yes, thank you.
Bob,
you probably won't respond, but I'll let you know just in case. In a month, it'll be a year since we moved to Beverly Hills. I don't think you need me to tell you that, but just make sure you're ready. We can't live like this forever. Please be aware of that.
Bob, long time no see. How are you? Oh, Susan, it's been a while. It's been almost a year since you gave us that mansion in Beverly Hills. Time flies, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So, what's up? It's unusual for you to drop me a line, isn't it? I wanted to tell you something. What? Did something good happen? We're thinking of moving in with our mother. Live together? Since our father passed away a few years ago, She's been living alone at home, and she's getting old, and she hasn't been well. I thought it would be better if we lived together. I see. In moving in together, she's decided to let go of her house. But is your husband okay with living together? Sure. Him and Mom seem to have gotten along well since we got married. His parents had already passed away before we got married. And by the way, we bought a 2-family home, so the privacy issue is taken care of. Oh, I see. Your husband makes good money, doesn't he? Well, I'll leave Mom to you. Sure. Okay. Janet, I just told my brother that we're going to lose the family home and that we've bought a duplex. He readily agreed. I see. I think we've blocked his escape route, and my mother is on board with this plan. Thank you, Susan. By the way, is your mother in good health? Actually, my mother is still in good health. She's totally fine living alone, you know. But my parents' house is getting old, so we're taking this opportunity to get rid of it and live in a 2-family house. And my mother is going to be moving in with us. I see. Janet, feel free to teach him a lesson. My mother is furious with him. I understand. My mother and I will change our phone numbers and other contact information as you make your move. Just let us know when you're ready to make your move. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to outsmart him. Bob, you've been ignoring me for a year. I'm sure you'll ignore me this time, too. This is important, so I'll let you know. I'm moving out of Beverly Hills today. What? What do you mean you're moving? Oh, wow! That's very unusual for you to reply to me. Well, you know, I didn't hear anything about you moving. You don't know anything, do you? Did you really think that you could continue to live in Beverly Hills? We can live there while they're away, right? For a limited time. Wait, what do you mean? You're so dumb. Did you not listen to your sister? She said the lease on the house in Beverly Hills expires today. What? A lease? That's right. I thought this was the house they bought and owned. I don't think they said anything about owning it. Seriously, you're kidding. I thought this house was owned by them. Wait, she said she bought a duplex. That's right. The house in Beverly Hills is a fine one, but it's a rental. It would be a waste to cancel the lease before it's up. So they let us use it until the lease was up. I see. And then I'm going to charge you a huge alimony fee, so please take care of it. Excuse me? Why are you so surprised? You deserve it. Wait a minute. Why do I have to pay alimony? Because you were cheating on me. What? No, I didn't cheat on you. You can't get away with this. We know who you're with. What? Mary, the neighbor. Oh. You seem to know her pretty well. What are you talking about? She just happens to live nearby. We don't have a special relationship. When we moved to Beverly Hills, you were excited. Because you got to live so close to her, right? It's, all the neighbors are friendly, but for some reason, she was the only one who was cold to me. At first, I didn't understand what was going on, but now I understand why.
I heard you and Mary had been having an affair for a long time.
How did you...
I used a detective agency.
What? You went to the trouble of hiring a professional to investigate me?
Yes, I did.
Did you suspect me all along?
Of course I did. You weren't interested in movies or TV dramas. But you said that if we lived in Beverly Hills, we could meet Hollywood stars.
Ugh.
You just wanted to meet your affair partner, not Hollywood stars. You must have been happy. If you lived closer, you could see each other more often. You can chat with her without hesitation. Even if you were close, it wouldn't look suspicious. That's what you thought, right? By the way, the reason for your complete disregard for me? You were waiting for me to ask for a divorce, right?
What?
You were hoping I would give up, right? When you used this method on your old girlfriend you wanted to break up with, it worked. You thought it might work this time, too. Ignoring your own wife for a year is beyond insane. It's really not fair.
I see. So you knew that well.
Were you planning to leave me and marry her?
Well, I'd like to eventually. She has a husband, too. I can't marry her if she doesn't leave her husband.
Actually, I met her husband.
What?
They are going to start divorce proceedings.
For real? Yay! If we get divorced, that means me and Mary can be a couple, right?
I doubt it.
It was worth waiting for a year. She wanted to get married to me, too. As soon as she divorces her husband, she'll come to me. All right, Janet, let's get divorced. We're strangers from today.
That's what I'm thinking, too. But where are you going to live?
What? What do you mean?
I told you! We are meant to move out of the house in Beverly Hills today.
Oh, I see.
From the looks of it, you haven't prepared anything. But the lease is up today. So get the hell out of this house.
No, I didn't know about the lease. I don't know what to do.
You just didn't listen to me. I'm packing my bags and heading to my new place. Bye!
Oh, hey, wait, Janet! Seriously, I have to leave the house today? Janet! Damn! You didn't tell me about the lease until the last minute. You're a bitch! Oh well, it's a shame to let go of the mansion, but I'll give it up. I'll just have to find a new place to live with her. Janet! Can't we just forget about divorce? I thought it was strange because I couldn't get through to Mary when I called her. Apparently, when her parents found out about the affair, they were furious and took her back to her parents' house. So later, she called me on the phone. She said we should break up. I was just about to marry her. She just dumped me. Please, Janet. If you give up on me, I'll have nowhere to go. Please answer me, Janet. Oh my God, don't ignore me. Janet, please pick up the phone. I tried to call my mom to move home for now, but she'd canceled her cell phone. I can't reach her. I went to my parents' house to talk to her in person, but it's been torn down and the land has been cleared. I tried to talk to my sister, but couldn't reach her at all. Hey, Janet, what the hell is going on? Where's my mom? Where's my sister? You know something, don't you? Hey, Janet! Hey, you know what? You've been leaving my messages unread for a while now. I'm in real trouble, you know. I'm sorry I cheated on you. I'm sorry I ignored you. Please don't leave me hanging. Janet, please! Please answer me!
Bob left in a hurry from the mansion in Beverly Hills. It seems that he crashed at his friend's house for the time being. He persistently sent me messages saying he wanted to start over and that he was sorry for what he had done. I ignored them all. With the help of a lawyer, a divorce was finalized. I filed a claim for alimony against Bob and the cheating partner. Bob had to pay alimony to the husband of the cheating partner as well. He is now burdened with debts. He now works part-time in addition to his day job. He is paying off his debts while working hard every day. On the other hand, after my divorce, I rented an apartment near my parents' house. I have restarted my life. I have started working and am enjoying the freedom of living alone. By the way, I still keep in touch with my former sister-in-law from time to time. I can only thank her for giving me the opportunity to realize my husband's true nature. I have nothing but gratitude to her.